just making myself a drink.
I hope you also have your coffee or tea or whatever your drink of choice is as we get into some fall decorating. I'm just adding in small seasonal touches here and there and swapping out any items that might be left from the previous season. For my son's first birthday, I had cleared the usual decor and hadn't redecorated since, so today is the day that I wanted to get it set up. What better time than a new season? If you are feeling stagnant or uninspired, I feel like doing some rearranging often helps. I keep a little collection of items that I find beautiful in the buffet of the dining room so that I can find and pull out what I would like for a particular space. The majority of the items have been gathered over time from various thrift stores or antique stores or flea markets. I love for my home to look collected and layered, and I think finding those unique items that aren't from a mass-produced store is the key. It does take patience and some searching, but the process is enjoyable for me and I find there's so much beauty in the imperfect. If you aren't much of a thrifter, I know it can be overwhelming to walk through the aisles of all the random clutter. I'm thinking about doing some videos on some thrifting tips and what I personally look for when I shop for home decor or even clothing. Let me know if that would be helpful for you, or if there's anything else you would like to see, leave it in the comments below. Fresh flowers are a great way to add life and warmth to your space, and I have honestly underestimated it. I think I often saw them as pretty, but never wanted to spend my own money on them, only for them to die and be thrown out. But they really do add something that fake flowers never seem to, and trust me, I keep trying to make the faux ones work, but I always end up disliking it. My husband even walked into the room and asked why it smelled so nice, not realizing that it was because of the blooms and the eucalyptus that was in the greenery. Part of making a home is creating a warm and inviting space, and smells play a big role in that. And I would personally much rather have these natural aromas from flowers and baking rather than any artificial ones. Somewhere along the line, Saturday mornings in our house have become sourdough pancake mornings. I made some edits to the usual recipe to make a pumpkin spice version, and they turned out great. The original recipe comes from Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone, which I will link below. She's a great resource for all things sourdough. I just swapped the oil in the recipe for an equal amount of pumpkin puree and added in pumpkin pie spice and extra cinnamon. Of course, I added chocolate chips to some of the pancakes because it's delicious, but totally optional. If you're wondering why I keep so much sourdough starter on hand, it's for discard recipes like this one that uses 2 cups of starter. This is a really simple, honestly foolproof recipe that comes out great every time. Because it uses discard, you don't have to worry about the starter being fed recently to be active and bubbly or planning out any timing. Before I had this large jar, what I would do each time that I fed my starter was pour off the discard and collect it up in another container. Then you can just use it in whatever discard recipe you want. This just works easier for me because we make pancakes and other things so frequently. Some of the other sourdough things that I have made include rolls, pita, focaccia, flatbread, tortillas, and pizza crusts. But my goal is to try making some actual artisan-style loaves soon to really build up my bread making skills. Thanks for coming along with me on this day of fall homemaking moments. I know it was a bit of a different video than my usual ones, but I hope it provided you with some ideas and encouraged you that you don't need all that much to still make beautiful spaces in your home.